what's going on, everyone? Meatwagon here, bringing you some Black Ops Zombies on the map 5. Now, I haven't played this much, this is only a couple games in, but I wanted to show you this. Some jackass, crazy mad scientist comes running at me and takes my gun. What the hell's with that, man? He just took my gun. I guess the idea here is once he takes your gun and you teleport into this lab area, you gotta try and kill him before the time runs out, and he's jumping from teleporter to teleporter, and the way you can find him is with this fluorescent red vapor trail. If you got a light machine gun, you can move, like an SMG, a light gun, you can move around and try and head him off, but all I have is this heavy machine gun, so I know he ends up, the last place he runs is into the main teleporter here, and this is where the power switch is in this room. There he goes. I lost my gun, man, but I mean I got max ammo, but he took my gun from me and I'm pretty pissed. So this area here, this is what I call the lab area. It's where the power switch is, and it's where I think the box must start here. I've only found the box once. Like I said, I haven't played this map that much. So the time I found it, it was right here in the building, right next to the power switch, in that building 3 right there. So I wanted to show you guys this little strategy I found here. Standing in this corner, in the control center here, I don't have the barrier open just in front of me and to the left of that computer console there. Standing in this corner, the zombies come all in a direct straight line to you. Watch this. Look at those guys. What a bunch of fools. Straight line. Look at it. There's a drop right up there. It's a bunch of bullets, right? It's the death machine drop. It's the first time I got it. So when you guys see this bullets like that, it's the death machine. That's that little minigun, that handheld minigun you got, and just start blasting away, blowing these zombies up, man. This gun is pretty badass, pretty powerful, but it's on a time limit, just like an insta kill or something like that, or double points. So as soon as you get it, start laying into the trigger. I think it's unlimited ammo for that amount of time. So you get this sucker, just start blasting away. It's pretty cool to use. But once this thing runs out, you see I tucked myself back into the corner here. Now, give you guys a little warning, this is a very, very dangerous strategy. It's something I look for and I try and do on some maps, to where early on, if you can find yourself a corner to where all the zombies will line up for you, you gotta have some kind of heavy machine gun, okay? Just like on Derice on the catwalk, same idea. You're trapping yourself in a corner where there's no escape. So you need to have a gun with a large magazine capacity, and you need to have your JUG and your speed cola for sure. Absolutely. Now I'm going back to the box to try and get myself a second gun, since that a-hole took my gun. And I get, what is this thing? A Spectre? Okay. So I try it again, and I get the teddy bear here coming up. Yeah, teddy bear. And you know what? I don't know where the box goes. I don't know the locations yet. It's still early on for me playing this map, trying to figure everything out. It took me a long time to find the perks. I know, I'm a noob, whatever. This is the things, I'm just showing you guys the things I go through to learn these maps. And after you learn them, and you know, it becomes kind of second nature, you know exactly where to go. One of the other things that I'm trying to figure out is, when you teleport back, is there a way to judge where it's going to take you to? Because a couple times it takes me to the starting point, that conference room area, and I couldn't figure out how to get back. I kept teleporting back and forth, so I ended up taking the elevator down. And so if any of you guys knows about the teleporter, you can let me know in the comments, help me figure that one out a little quicker. And I think what you gotta do is to enable the teleporter to turn in to the path to the Juggernaut machine. You gotta turn on these 4 DEFCON switches. There's 2 upstairs and 2 downstairs in the control center here, and you want to turn them all on. And then the main little teleporter down the very center, you'll see the jug machine will appear there. See right there, it appeared now. Now you can go through this. It'll take you into the super secret conference room where the Pack-a-Punch machine is. Upgrade it, and then you just take the teleporter back out. So, like I said, I'm sharing with you guys some of the stuff I found early on here. It's not that exciting of gameplay, but it's some of the things, you know. See that? I teleported back into the lab area. So, I don't know why it did that. It's still showing the jug room. So I wait, and now, see, that's what I'm talking about. Now it teleported me up into the starting point in the main conference room area. So I don't know why, and I'm not sure if you can actually judge where it's going to take you or not. But I didn't want to come up here. I wanted to go back to the control center and get back in that little corner. So just trying to figure out. Oh, I know. I'm waiting for the teleporter to come back, and I go back to the lab area again. So it's a little frustrating trying to figure these maps out, and to be honest with you guys, as of right now, solo-wise, I'm not real hip on this map. There's a lot of doors, a lot of barriers to open. It costs a lot of money to do it, and being that you're solo, I end up just taking the elevator back down. Being that you're solo, you got to come up with all that money yourself. There's no teammates to help split the costs, so it's tougher. I'm not saying it's impossible to get into some super high rounds with this, but I'm gonna have to figure out something. That's why, like I was saying earlier, I try and find myself an area where I can maximize my points with all the bullets I have in the gun. Get yourself a heavy machine gun, park yourself in a corner with your jug and your speed cola, and just start racking up the points. Then hopefully at the point that you're starting to get overrun, you can get out of there, make yourself a crawler, go open up everything that you want to open up, and then you're going to find your route. You're going to find your loop somewhere. And that's how I like running around solo, is you find yourself a loop, and you keep the mob of zombies chasing you, and you keep turning around and blowing their heads off. So again, here it is, round 15. I'm parked in the corner again. Now I've got two upgraded guns. I've got the MG, you know, the heavy MG, and I've got this Spectre submachine gun. So you're gonna see later on in this. Look at them line up. I love that. You're gonna see later on why I say this is such a dangerous strategy, and it's not really a complete game strategy. It's just a strategy early on to get points if you have the right guns and the right perks. But what you're going to see is that I end up going down, losing my perks, and then they're so close to you when you kill them. If they drop something in front of you and it's like that death machine, you'll end up picking it up, and as you're switching guns, you're not shooting, and that's how I ultimately end up dying here. I probably should have went on the move. Look at it. See that big tag right there? That's the bonfire sale. And what it does, it has all the mystery boxes appear in all locations, and you can go to the mystery box. I think it's for 10 points, and you can upgrade a gun for 1,000 points instead of 5,000. So if that comes up and you don't have upgraded guns and you want to go hit the box, that's the time to do it. But the round ended for me, so I didn't go over there, and I already have 2 upgraded guns anyway, so I didn't bother with that. I just tucked myself back in the corner again here on round 16 now, and trying to dispense with these guys. I think I get another death machine drop. It might be in this round here, but it's pretty cool. Like I said, this map here, oh, I got an insta-kill. This map here is, so far, it's kind of tough. There it is, death machine. Death machine with insta-kill. What a combination that is. It's pretty nice. This map here, I haven't played it that much. I just unlocked it just recently, and I haven't, since I don't have a lot of time on it, I don't know, I don't really have a conclusion yet on whether it's going to be good for solo. I think this is going to be one of those maps that is a lot better with multiple players. This strategy here, if you have 2 players here and maybe, you know what, maybe 2 players here and 2 players just on the other side of the barrier, on the just to the left of where I'm standing, and both sets of players hold their ground for a while, again building your points, and then you guys can go open up all the doors and everything. And so it's not a bad little area here since they all line up for you. If they came from all directions and bum rush me in this corner, it'd be terrible. But since they don't, it's not bad. Get yourself in this corner, build yourself some points, make yourself a couple of crawlers, and start exploring around the area, because it's pretty big. It's pretty big because of multiple levels and different areas. Like, you've got the main conference room that you start in, you've got this control room, you got that lab area, you got the super secret conference room where the pack-a-punch machine is, and that's all I've seen so far. I don't think there's any other areas, but all those combined is pretty big. And like I said, solo, it takes a lot of points to open up all these barriers. So what do I got there? Insta-kill, double points, nice. It really helps getting the drops here. And it seems like the newer zombie maps, that you get a lot more drops. Not used to getting so many in the solo mode. So, alright, so we're moving to 18. I think it's time for that jackass again to come steal my gun. So, one thing to keep in mind: put the gun in your hand that you're not going to be pissed off about losing, because they're going to take it from you, or he's going to take it from you. Here he comes. So I kept my heavy machine gun tucked away, and I put this little sub out. And here we go again. The chase is on, but again, I have my heavy machine gun here, so I can't run around fast. And I'm just standing by the main teleporter trying to get some shots on him as I see him go by. But I don't kill him again. And you know what? I haven't been wearing my headset for these games. I've just been going through the TV volume. So I think with my headset I might be able to hear him a little bit more, because he makes some noise as he runs around. And you can hear the teleporters that he's going through. Now that room there, I opened that up by accident. And you can see there, it gave him a little shortcut too. So I don't recommend opening up that door. I don't know if there's anything in there that's going to be helpful for you or not. So look at that. I go back to the old box location thinking it was still there. And I have no idea where the box is at now. So I'm stuck with one gun. And here we go again. I'm teleporting to the wrong area. And I don't know, I don't know what the deal with that is. I got to figure that out. If, like I said, if any of you guys know, leave it in the comments for me, and I'll share it with everyone else. If not, if I figure it out, I will make another video and show you guys what the deal with that is. But so now it's, the round is on. Now they're chasing me through the teleporters. I'm in the lab area, and I don't really want to be in here because I'm not fast with this gun. So luckily it's strong enough to take out the whole line of them there. I'm gonna give it another shot. I'm gonna go through the teleporter. Yes, got to where I needed to be, but problem is I got one gun, and here's the thing, when you come from the lab area back into here, the crawlers are gonna spawn and they're gonna come in here. So right now I got crawlers at my feet. See them down there? I can't see them because they're in the pile. There's one right at my feet still. He's hitting me. He's hitting me. He's hitting me. He's down there still. So keep that in mind. When you come from the lab area into here and the round has started already, it's going to spawn crawlers through that teleport and they're going to come in on you. So if that happens, don't stand in this corner. They're at my feet right now hitting me, and watch this. You'll see when I go down. He's right there. See that? How it exploded right in front of me? That was a crawler right at my feet that whole damn time. I didn't even know it. And even if I would have killed him, I would have been surrounded with Nova gas. So here's the end coming up here. What happens is the death machine drops and I switch guns and die. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. It wasn't that great, but it was kind of funny. And I'll play it more and try and come up with some different stuff for you. But you might want to use this early on to build some points, but then get out of there and get on the move. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.